All right, so the other day we had a customer write into us. All of the adhesive was coming out the back of the piston. They had been cranking on it and the adhesive started coming out the back, and they're like, hey, why is this happening? We think this glue is bad. Now, what had happened is they had a plug in one of these openings. You can see there's the opening on the top that the adhesive comes out of. There's the opening on the bottom that the catalyst comes out of. So if one of these guys gets plugged up, when you're squeezing the gun, it's gonna suddenly get kind of hard to squeeze. This gun should be easy to squeeze at all times. You shouldn't have to be bearing down on it trying to crank out the adhesive. If you have to start squeezing it hard, stop. What you want to do is get a little scratch awl or a thin nail, and you're going to come in here. Now, before you realize that, you should be bleeding your adhesive. Like if you watched our other videos, you're going to bleed your adhesive. You want to make sure the adhesive and the catalyst are both coming out like that. Sometimes just the catalyst will come out, sometimes just the adhesive will come out in the beginning, or sometimes just the catalyst will come out in the beginning. It's because the pistons in this cartridge, when the cartridge gets full or filled, they're not always at the same rate. And sometimes, even after you've been using it, when you back off the pressure, they may not balance. They might not be in perfect line. So when you're bleeding it like this, you're making sure the pistons in the cartridge are at the same point in the cartridge. They're balanced and they're equal. So when you're squeezing, you're getting both catalyst and adhesive out. Now, if you were to squeeze that and all the adhesive is coming out, but you're not getting any catalyst, you know there's a plug in the catalyst. So what you want to do is take one of these guys, just either a little pick or a nail or a thin nail, and basically you're just going to put it into the opening, push it in there. If there is a plug, you will feel it when you push it in, and you just push through it. Once you're popped through it, then you know you're good. Clean that off. If you have a plug in the adhesive, you do the same thing. Just come into the adhesive, poke in it with your pick there. You're gonna make sure that you get that out. You'll feel the blockage in there, and you're gonna just go ahead and take it out with the pick. Then you're gonna come back before you put the tip on, and you're gonna bleed it again. Right now you can see just the adhesives coming out because we stuck the pick in there. Now we got both adhesive and catalyst coming out. These guys are balanced. Now you're gonna put your tip on, you're gonna squeeze through about 1 inch or 2 of adhesive through the tip to bleed it out, and then you're good to go. So that's what you do if there's a plug. Super simple to fix. Do not keep bearing down on the trigger if it gets hard. All you're gonna do is make all the adhesive explode out the back once the pressure gets high enough, or all of the hardener explode out the back, and you're gonna ruin and waste your glue. Get a pick, clean it out, bleed it, put the tip on, bleed it again, and you're off and running. That's all there is to it. Thanks.